When you think about AI, you probably think of a chatbot, right? Well, what if it could be way more than that? Today, we're going to tear down Google AI Studio. It's this incredible free tool it's less like a chatbot and more like your new creative copilot. So let's jump in and see what this thing can really do. So, really, let that sink in for a second. Most of our experience with AI is just typing into a little box, right? But what if we could blow that wide open? What if it was a genuine partner in crime for all your creative projects? And I'm not kidding, in the next few minutes, you're going to see how to do some pretty wild stuff. We're talking about vibe coding an entire app from just one sentence. Yeah, really. We'll do Photoshop level edits without even owning Photoshop. And get this, you can even have an AI copilot literally look over your shoulder at your screen to help you out. It's going to be fun. Okay, so to really get how all this works, you've got to understand a key concept first. Not all AI is created equal. The secret sauce is picking the right AI brain for the job you need to do. So here they are, the brains behind the magic. Think of this as your team of specialists. You've got Gemini, that's your main conversational brain, the one for chatting and reasoning things out. Then there's Imogen, that's your artist, turning your words into incredible images. And you've got these other pros, like Nano Banana for editing photos, Veo for making videos, and Audio for creating voiceovers. Each one has its own unique superpower. And even with Gemini, you've got choices. If you're trying to figure out something really complex, something that needs deep thought, you'll want Gemini Pro. It's a little slower, but it's the advanced brain. But if you just need a quick answer like, hey, what do sloths eat? Then Gemini Flash is your guy. It's all about speed and efficiency for those simple queries. All right, let's put these models to work. Now we're going to see how they all plug into this amazing creative suite where you can basically generate and edit anything you can think of just by typing a few words. So let's kick things off with Imogen, the image generator. And we're going to give it a fun one. The prompt is simple. Show me a sloth in the DMV working very slowly. Let's see what it comes up with. And wow, check that out. The result is just fantastic. It's a super high-res image, but look closer. The AI actually got the text on the signs in the background right. That's something a lot of image generators really struggle with. Plus, you can tell it exactly what aspect ratio you want, which is super handy.
Okay, but generating images from scratch is one thing. What if you've already got a photo and you just want to tweak it? Well, for that, you need a different tool, and you're going to love the name. It's called Nano Banana. Its only job is to make super precise edits to your existing pictures.
Here's a perfect example of how it works. So you upload a profile pic. First prompt, please give me Ray-Ban style glasses. Boom, it does it. But then you see that little logo on the lens and you're like, nah, I don't want that. So the next prompt is just, please remove the Ray-Ban logo from the bottom of the glasses. And just like that, it's gone. The AI totally gets it. It's that iterative, that precise. Rounding out our creative toolkit is the audio model. And this thing is honestly a game changer. You can literally just paste in a script and it will turn it into a super realistic voiceover. You can even set up a conversation with multiple different speakers and tell it what kind of tone you're going for, like warm and welcoming. It's perfect for stuff like AI podcasts or voiceovers for your videos, all without ever touching a microphone. Okay, so we've seen the creative side of AI Studio, which is awesome, but it can also be an incredibly powerful sidekick for just getting work done. Let's dig into how this thing can become your own personal copilot. Now this is a total game changer. You can actually share your screen with Gemini and talk to it in real time. Just imagine having an expert literally looking over your shoulder, seeing exactly what you're seeing on your screen, ready to help you out.
So picture this. You're stuck trying to do something in PowerPoint. Instead of Googling for an hour, you just share your screen and ask, hey, Gemini, how do I change the background of this slide? It sees your screen, it sees your slide, and it walks you through it step by step. It's like having your own personal IT support 24/7.
But what if you don't want a generic helper? What if you want your AI copilot to have a personality? Well, there's a feature for that called System Instructions. It lets you give Gemini a permanent role to play, kind of like giving an actor a character description they have to stick to for the whole show. And oh man, you can have so much fun with this. Check out this setup. The instruction is, you are an angry football coach. Make everything about football and turn it all into life lessons. Never be impressed by me. This sets the tone for every single interaction from now on. So what happens when you ask it something totally random, like how to bake cookies? You get this.
Listen up, baking cookies is like a fourth and goal situation.
It is hilarious, right? But it's also a perfect demonstration of how you can mold the AI's personality into anything you want. A coach, a patient tutor, a super critical editor. Whatever you need.
Okay, we've seen how it can help you create and how it can help you work, but what about building something totally new from scratch? This is where we get to what might be the most mind-blowing feature of all. It's called vibe coding.
Look at that prompt. That's it. That is the entire prompt. No complicated code, no technical mumbo-jumbo. Just 4 simple words: create a snake game. And here's the magic behind it. Step 1, you just describe what you want in plain English. Step 2, Gemini instantly writes all the code for you. Step 3, you can test out your brand new, fully working app right there in the browser. This just blows the doors off of who can be a creator. You don't need to be a coder anymore. You just need an idea.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's just take a step back and think about what we've just seen. This isn't just a cool collection of tools. This is a fundamental shift in how we can bring ideas to life.
I mean, think about it. We went from a simple conversation to building a working app with a single sentence. Tools like this are basically erasing the line between your imagination and actually making something real. It's making it easier than ever.
And you know what the best part is? The price tag for every single thing we just talked about is 0. A big old goose egg. Google AI Studio is completely free to get started with.
So really, that just leaves one last question for you. All this incredible power, the artist, the editor, the audio engineer, the coding copilot, it's all sitting there waiting for you right now for free. So, what are you going to create first?